morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So your personal brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. Has anyone here heard this quote before? Okay. So Jeff Bezos actually said it. And when I first heard it, I think that he perfectly yet very simply summed up what a personal brand is. For the past 2 years, I've really immersed myself in the world of personal development, from watching YouTube videos about it, talking about personal development with people. That's actually one of the reasons why I'm part of Toastmasters. I read a lot about it. I even started writing articles about personal development. And one day, as I was watching YouTube, I stumbled across this TEDx video called The Power of Leveraging Your Personal Brand. Now, I'm a business major, so I studied brand and branding. I know all about it. And we usually tend to associate branding with marketing. So I was intrigued by the title of this TEDx. How can you apply branding to yourself at an individual level? I decided to dig deeper on the topic. So what is your personal brand? Well, you might not know, but you already have a personal brand. We actually all have one. And it's either up to you to lose it or to use it. I'm pretty sure you have a social media, a Facebook, a LinkedIn, a Twitter, an Instagram. Well, this already starts building your personal brand by the things you share, you post, you comment on, you retweet. But more so, it's your interaction with your peers, the people you talk to, your family, your friends, your colleagues, your clients. And it's what you tell them. It's your body language. It's the things you say. It's how you speak. It's how you dress. Overall, it's how people perceive you and the image you put out there for people to see. So in doing my research about building personal branding, I read that a good way to be aware of your personal brand is to ask a good friend, an unbiased friend, to describe you in 3 to 5 words, just 3 to 5. So I asked my good friend Bia, who's also my roommate, to describe me in 3 words. And while I was hoping she would say, Aïda, I think you're pretty, I think you're pretty assertive, you're creative and adventurous, she said, well, Aïda, you're very kind, you're smart, and I think you're shy. Me shy? I would never expect someone to think I'm shy because that's not the image I want to send to people. So I realized there might be a discrepancy between the image I put out there versus who I really am. And I decided to start building a strong personal brand. So how do you build a personal brand? First off, a personal brand is the total of your values, your interests, your hobbies, the things that you stand for, your drives, your passions, the things you've accomplished, also your failures. In short, it's the total of what makes you unique, what makes you you. It's not just a job title, an award you won, a prestigious school you attended, or a diploma you've earned. It's more than that. It's deeper than that. It's what shaped you as an individual and what made you who you are. So there are a couple questions you can ask yourself when you start crafting your personal brand, such as, 1, what are your core values? Is it integrity? Is it empathy? Is it religion? 2, what sets you apart as to what makes you unique? 3 is what obstacles have you faced? What are your life stories? 4, what inspires you? What or who do you look up to? And 5, what are your hobbies? What are your passions? What are things you would do if money wasn't a thing? These are all great questions to help you in your journey to build your personal brand and also to help you get to know yourself better. So I'm talking about personal branding, but why would you even need one, or how would that benefit you? Remember that people seek and crave for authenticity. Everybody loves a good storytelling, right? So having a strong and authentic personal brand helps you in building strong and long-lasting relationships which ultimately, as we know, leads to happiness and success in life. So use it to your advantage when meeting people, when engaging in conversations, at a bar, at a restaurant, at an interview, at a conference, even on a date. Use your reward filters when engaging in conversations, and you'll see that you'll start setting yourself apart. It's not about bragging or promoting yourself. It's simply here to help you standing out from the crowd by setting yourself as unique and trustworthy. So communicate your stories, be vulnerable, and you'll see that you'll start attracting the right people and opportunities to your life. So I want you to visualize this for a second. Let's say that you're a professional athlete, and in most cases, you'd be wearing a jersey, right? With your name and a number on it. So that jersey would represent you and your brand, everything that you stand for, everything that people think or feel when they see you or hear your name. And when people choose to wear your jersey, that means they want to be associated with you, with everything that you stand for, whether it's your motivation, your passion, your drive. Now I want to ask you this. Who would wear your jersey? Think about it. Would your kid wear your jersey because they have to or because they genuinely want to? Would your clients, your friends, your peer wear your jersey? Why or why not? Now I'll close with this quote from someone who recently lost, Charlie Munger, who was a tycoon in his field. He once said that, remember, your reputation and your integrity are your most valuable assets, and you can lose it in a heartbeat. So do your best to protect your reputation by building and using a strong personal brand. Thank you.